All right. Testing 1 2 1 2. Audio levels are on shit. Yep. I am fucking back, people. Long time no see to everybody out there. This is the mighty one, the only one that could, the motherfucking lone wolf, back on the scene. Just to give you a glimpse into the future of this channel, which is not looking too grim. Yeah. Kind of funny on that. I can actually go back over here live stream once again after from all the kind of devious doings that I have been doing in the past. But I'm back. I'm on the scene, ready to get myself lifted. Get myself lifted right quick. Lighting up this good old nice menthol flavored cigar. Oh boy, no. Probably, well, I probably might give it a little bit of time before people tune in. Or if you're freaking watching over here on the on-demand service version of this video, hell. Just letting you guys know that I am back on the scene, back on the streaming labs. At least while I have time to do this anyway. Which much time it hasn't been given. I have been having any time to actually go over here and do this sort of thing lately. But I kind of big, shall I say, I kind of figured why not, hell. I got a little bit of time over here. I got about 30 minutes to spare. 30 minutes here or there. I just kind of wanted to give myself a little bit of a recall right quick. At least popping into what's been happening in the combat world. And boy, we know I kind of missed a lot on both sides over on the boxing ram and the MMA ram. You know, I think the last time I made a video, I think Gegard Mousasi was still in the UFC. Look at that now, he's actually tuned over to the fucking Bellator. He's actually made the jump. Yeah, man, Rory. And we know it, both of them are fucking champions in their respective divisions. So, Gegard being the 185 champ in Bellator, Rory being the 170 champ. It's funny, when you know it, they're actually set to fight each other. Actually set to fight each other, I think, pretty darn soon. Actually, in the next Bellator event, if I'm correct. Yeah. Yeah, I sure set to fight each other. Oh boy, crap, I missed a lot. Shizzle. And if I'm correct over here, it's going to be set for Bellator 206. I'm thinking about it, that's going to be a freaking. I should think about it with Bellator 206. That's kind of going to be a good damn card. I have to excuse myself on here because I'm trying to pull up the card as we speak, y'all. Mm. Oh no, I'm wrong. Well, hold up. Yeah. It's going to take place Saturday, yep. And it's going to be the main event over there. Where it's actually Roy McDonald moving up. He's moving up to try to get Gegard's title. Hmm, interesting indeed. Yeah. I actually thought they might do something like a catchweight bout. But no, they're not. Hell. Yeah, so it's actually, yeah. It says, yeah, it's going to be Rory moving up there. Take on Gegard. So take him on for that middleweight title. Mm. And also, there's the co-main event. We're going to have the Part 4 extravaganza. Where it's Vanderlei Silva taking on Quentin Rampage Jackson for the fourth time. Oh man, I'm kind of surprised they actually put that shit on there. But okay, yeah, actually got yourself it's actually kind of a good stack card on there. Got a little bit of nostalgic matchup with Rampage and Vanderlei. Now, you got Dumbest Lee Moment there, the former welterweight champion. He's on the card. Actually face off against another former champion, Andre Korsroff. Yeah. And you got one of the Bellator standouts that they're trying to push in Aaron Pico, who he's going to be fighting on the card. But he's not going to have an easy challenge. He's going up against Leandro Higo. And actually, another guy is sitting kind of good on the standout for Bellator. So, yeah, they got like fucking a good damn four fight card. You know? I'm pretty sure, imagining all those fights are going to be on there on the main card. They think on it, that shit is coming up for this Saturday. How amazing. Hmm. I guess also as a kicker on there, so I should remind you folks, you can actually watch Bellator 206 on the Zone app. Yeah, as Bellator is made this partnership here with the Zone, which is owned by a boxing promoter that goes by the name of Eddie Hoare. I mean, aka Eddie Hearn. I think nicknames also include Slick Hearn, Slick Eddie, I think Eddie Hoare, Eddie the Joker. Yeah, people be bashing the fuck out of him. Bopper just deserved on there because what the fuck he's doing though. Like, he's possibly the main reason why we're not getting the super anticipated bout, which we've been still waiting on. Uh, Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder. Uh, yeah, like, we've been waiting for so long for that matchup to happen, and it's just never materialized, never matriculated. And I think by the evidence read and the evidence has been seen over here throughout these past months, probably throughout the past, 7 or 8 months that this whole charade has been going on. I think a good damn part of the credit should be, or should I say, a good damn part of the blame should be credited towards Eddie Hearn, as it was for him that's been making the freaking thing go stalling and stalling. And it's really come to fucking bout to a halt. I mean, honestly, you can blame him less for the reason why we're actually going to get, well, maybe I shouldn't say it like that. Actually, what I should say is probably thankfully through the stalling Eddie Hearn and his bullshit that we're actually going to get a pretty damn exciting matchup between actually another two pair of boxes over there. Kind of another matchup over there that the people have been swabbing for, dreaming for back. That's freaking Deontay Wilder actually defending his WBC. Yeah, his WBC heavyweight title going up against the Gypsy King himself, yes. The bald headed cocaine, the Reddit fat fuck, and Tyson Fury. Look at him and all his fat glory. After coming back in, what, probably a month or so ago when he had that fight. I'm going up against short Brazilian looking cat that I don't know of. And kind of having a business. Well, I guess a slight bit of success. He should have knocked him out, but he never did. He went to full 12 with him. You have to win nonetheless, though, which I think that was already given. before that fucking fight even happened. But yeah, that's what you got there with that motherfucker. Because we constantly have to thank Eddie Hearn for his bullshit stalling tactics. Like, thanks to your bullshit over here, actually going to get a good man fight now. And it visibly questionable, or a visibly damn good fight on there that everybody's been kind of wanting to see. And we're actually going to get a few questions answered over there when that fight comes with the date of December 1st, if I'm correct. Which I believe that'll be the date of the fight and when it's going to happen. And just reading on here a little bit while ago, just earlier today, that they finalized the event to be held at the Staples Center in Los Angeles. I should promote that these few questions that we're going to ask is kind of one, how is Tyson Fury going to look when he actually goes up against, kind of in quotation marks, in the elite heavyweight? And I don't see how the same question could be applied over to Deontay too. And speaking about Deontay Hill, we're going to see how Deontay fares up against a guy who supposedly has elite boxing skills that could possibly um, outbox him in there different. Or should I say, have levels of boxing skills on there that are supposed to be completely higher than Deontay's. Probably there's a question over there for Tyson in the sense of like how much in shape is Tyson going to be in for this type of fight, and is Tyson really going to be ready for a fight like this going up against a high caliber opponent like a Deontay Wilder? After just like freshly coming off a fight where he kind of looked okay, but not really okay. You did enough to win, but it wasn't just a wild, blow you out of your mind type of performance. He just kind of went through the motions over there and kind of did enough to win. Kind of hold with me a bit. Kind of trying to think of some more questions over there that people been asking him. Well, possibly one on the hand on this: how is Deontay going to fare? How is he going to use his power up against a guy like Tyson Fury that probably has a deeper reach and is definitely taller than him? He should have the reach on that. Tyson Fury is going to be freaking 6'9", whereas Deontay is going to be possibly four. No, I think possibly 5 inches shorter because he's going to be 6'4", or he stands at 6'4". Hell, that's what thinking about it there. I'm kind of trying to get the stack over there for that card. Is it time to read up on the end on there? We kind of been hearing possible news that they could get Mikey Garcia and or they're trying to set up Mikey Garcia versus Errol Spence possibly over there for that date, as well as trying to set up the Shields versus Hammer match. Yeah, I mean Shields versus Hammer, like two of the possible best female boxers in the boxing game today. They was trying to get that matchup set, so they haven't really gotten any word back on that. Even though I will say the last word that I heard about that is they're hoping for it to happen. They're trying to set it up, but it is looking slim. Mm. You know what though? I almost feel like trying to pull up the damn car there. I might just try to pull up the car though, man, right quick. But if not on that, I'm just gonna move on to the MMA side. There's really not much of anything going on the boxing side. Well, other than like sort of the big news for the day over here is the former boxing champion Victor Ortiz, and also the last guy that Floyd Mayweather kind of legitimately knocked out, other than Conor McGregor. And he's been arrested today. And is arrested on 3 counts of sexual assault and rape. Yes, you heard that correctly. 3 counts of sexual assault and rape. And it's also they heard on these been ooh, actually I should say he's also possibly raped multiple women. It says been upwards of 3 women over there that has been raped by Victor Ortiz kind of in the past, I guess, past couple of days. Is but this just hadn't happened not too long ago. Yeah, right there yesterday on Tuesday. Says on there from the news on there, according to TMZ Sports over there, a woman said that Ortiz sexually assaulted her at a home over there on March 19th. And some of the charges, like I said, he's already been charged with sexual assault and rape, but other charges include forcible rape, forcible oral compilation, and forcible digital penetration. So basically, since he raped the fuck out of that pussy, I guess is what they're saying. I don't know, I shouldn't joke. Well, it's kind of serious. I shouldn't joke about that. But boy, I think I said though, this is just only another stamp up here on the history of legal trouble that Ortiz has had. This was back in 2015. He was arrested on suspicion of assault with a deadly weapon during the Rose Bowl, of all places, and a fucking Kenny Chesney concert. What the fuck? On that charge, he pleaded guilty with the misdemeanor battery and received 3 years probation. There was also a DUI that he pled guilty to in October of last year. After he was arrested on the year previous on September 24th with a zero, yeah, a 1.5 blood alcohol content. Or should his blood alcohol content was in excess of 1.5. Boy, well, it seemed like shit going downhill for Victor. Victor over on a serious binge, on a serious downward fuck up binge. Oh, what the fuck going on with him? But boy. Golly. Ooh, that's fucking. It's kind of laughable on it, but it's kind of saddening too at the same time. Because it's like, damn, like, you kind of had yourself made someone over there. At least you had yourself made for the Floyd fight because you got a big payday. Even though you got your ass embarrassingly knocked out by Floyd just because you trying to fucking get at the referee and trying to talk to the referee for a possible foul. The referee, while at the same time he's telling you to turn around and fight, you want to go and argue with him. And that's what caused you to get knocked out off your own stupidity. But boy, I have a mind of your fault. And you know what? Tell them to switch it over and since this shit don't have, right? Onward over to the MMA Ram. For all we got going on, at least for today, is we got a couple of matchups being made. Just for one of the matchups announced, we got the Super Samoan Cunt Machine, Marta Cunt. What's it called? DC Double Cunt. And so he's taking on Justin Willis. Well, I kind of took a picture, look at it. It's like, well, damn, he's like the black version of Mark Hunt. Short, very fat. Doesn't look like he had a pound of muscle on him whatsoever. And it looks like he's primarily a striker. Really, it just looks like he's a brawler. So maybe that should be an alright matchup for Mark. Maybe an alright matchup for him to go out on since it's going to be his last fight on his UFC deal. But that fight is going to be added to the UFC Fight Night in Adelaide, wherever the fuck that place is. Other than that, other matchups we got include Carlos Condit, who's coming back. I'm not sure how official this is, but they're talking about between Carlos Condit and Michael Chiesa for UFC 232. It looks like that's about it in terms of matchups. Hell, want to hear about some breaking news? Yeah, let's go ahead and talk about some breaking news. The latest events over there for UFC and Bellator did not do very well. They pulled like their third lowest prime time numbers in 2018. Oh, for this past week and for the past shows. That's for the UFC Fight Night that was in Sao Paulo. That was headlined by Thiago Santos and him knocking the fuck out of Eric Anders. That had only averaged 600,000 viewers, which is not really good. I mean, yes, and then it kind of had some stiff competition in the sense that it was going to be against college football. That was on ABC, Foxing, ESPN, along with ESPN2. Oh, yeah, and also a certain boxing matchup over there that everybody was waiting on that happened on there too. I should say a certain rematch in a Triple G versus Canelo rematch, by which probably going into a side rant right quick over there about that matchup. Yeah, I don't agree with that decision that they had the Canelo winning. I'm sorry, I don't agree with that. You know, I kind of felt like Triple G kind of won that fight. I kind of looking at that fight, it was almost sort of a replay of the first fight that they had. You know, which I definitely looked at in the first fight. I definitely thought Triple G kind of won that clearly. But I will give that the second fight over there. It was a very closer fight over there for this fight. Whereas Canelo, I felt like early on he's kind of putting through and applying, kind of surprisingly applying the pressure on the Triple G. Which is kind of surprising because Triple G usually does that to his opponents. Hell, and he kind of flustered the hell out of Triple G for the earlier part of the rounds. Hell. I kind of felt like Triple G kind of caught on to it. Kind of established his game later on. Hell, kind of had Canelo slipping over there. Got in particular, I won't say particular. I think it was either the seventh or eighth round where Triple G kind of caught Canelo with that right hand, kind of had him stumbling. He almost knocked him down with that one. Hell, but I kind of felt like Triple G sort of won that one. Well, if you could argue a draw, by which I originally thought it was gonna At least looking at it for the first time, I originally thought it was kind of going to be something like that, but it was going to be a draw. And it kind of came close, though. This time it was a majority decision over here for Canelo, hell. Okay, that's enough side boots for that, hell. As far for the Bellator show, which was on Friday night, it headline. Well, it was headlined by AJ Key going up against John Teixeira, on which he quickly decimated him. The average on that was 346,000 viewers, which is pretty damn low. That shit's like their second lowest number. Yeah, it's the second lowest number over the year so far, 2018. Third lowest overall on the Paramount Network, hell. Ooh, man, that was good. Funny, I was just about to say, but the UFC show, the UFC is kind of pulling Bellator numbers. But then Bellator, they kind of come right back around and do something like that. Pull up only barely 300, well, not even 350,000. But boy, that was bleeping low. Ooh, low numbers on there from both of them. Not good. Hell, they better hope the fucking 206 actually does good numbers for them. Bellator wish to keep this up, hell. I'm trying to say keep themselves on a freaking viable network like Paramount. Because doing numbers like 346,000, doing numbers like that would get you bounced out by the network pretty quick. Yeah. Even though it's not like Bellator's been doing great numbers as of late, because, like I said, with the UFC number, hell, how they average 600,000, that's what usually Bellator freaking tops out at with these shows. It's usually around 600,000. Yeah. Outside the rare chance that Bellator actually like has a good damn show, it has like a nice showcase on them. Sort of like what they got for 206. They got some star power in there along with good matches. Hell, now we'll say for 206, I think I might expect that one to do maybe around 600, maybe above that. Probably above 600, maybe in the 700,000 or so, maybe even more. But we'll see when that time comes. I was gonna say that's what they usually average around there. It's usually that, which is still sort of not good. Hell, it's kind of funny as the way it's not like the UFC's been doing any good. The UFC's kind of struggling with their own numbers too. Hell, the UFC itself averaging, I'm gonna say for like the last 4 or 5 shows that the UFC has done, it's not been good numbers. They be pulling like 600,000 type numbers. And I would say for the past events, they got pulled a little higher, around like 800,000 or so. But even with that, a number like 800,000, that's still kind of low, especially kind of low for the numbers that the UFC's been accustomed to doing in the past. Which they've been accustomed to doing, 900,000 to 1 million views over usually just average over the fight nights alone. And you probably could add that along with the prelim shows that they usually do for their pay-per-view events. So that's usually the number on that they usually get around there. It's the high 800, high 900,000, closing into the 1 million views, kind of the million mark. Hmm. Well, sorry for that. Kind of a female matchup, but we have Jessica Allard, who's set to face Weili Zhang, who I gotta believe that's a Chinese fighter. Says that fight is going to be added to the UFC Fight Night Beijing card. Other than, other than that, we only have kind of hearsay. Rumor news that's possibly close to happening. Sort of as the big rumor coming from yesterday is kind of bleeding into today. as we're possibly hearing about a 165 weight pound division, and it's possibly uh, being set up for UFC 230 with the matchup and Nate Diaz going up against Dustin Poirier. That's kind of been said on there from both fighters' Twitter accounts. Both fighters stayed on it that their fight is going to be for a 165-pound title. Dana White, on the other hand, says there has been no title fight offered, and the fight contested is usually going to be a fight, and it's contested at lightweight. For Dana, there hasn't been any, as Dana says, there hasn't been anything or any sort of news on the UFC opening up and the UFC getting a 165-pound weight division. As quoted by Dana himself, there's been nothing on that. We have no such thing whatsoever. We are still trying to find the main event for UFC 230. Well, I'll let you guys go ahead and decide on which side you're going to take on there for that. I kind of know which side I'm going to take on. I know it's not with the key ball side. I can tell you that much. Yeah, they couldn't have that's sort of been that hill. That's sort of been it in terms of matches. Oh wait, well, I should say it's one more matchup. Kind of a massive matchup in the works out. Also set up for 230. Not official, but the UFC, they are working on a possible light heavyweight title fight between Alexander Gustafsson and Yoel Romero. Reports going to say that the UFC they're working on and trying to plan that matchup for 230. And then, that was kind of a long pause. Sorry about that. I was kind of trying to think back over here and to what was being said about that fight. But yeah, they're currently working on that. They're currently trying to get that fight finalized. But we're also they're leaving out the option to possibly either making that fight for the interim light heavyweight championship, or they could possibly throw it in there for the official belt itself, which would kind of also result. I mean, which also would kind of be an end result in stripping DC of the light heavyweight title. They have that in the works. Probably one last fight that is, I shouldn't say it's not even really in the works, but they kind of have an official bid for 231, which is a actual flyweight title fight. Is between Valentin Lishchenko and Joanna Jędrzejczyk. Hey, I'm about to say they have that fight set up over there for flyweight. And for the looks of it, they're going to have the flyweight title on the line since they just stripped Nico Montano, who was the former flyweight champion, the first UFC female flyweight champ on there in that division. All right. I believe that is, at least that is about it over here. Well, hold on. I should say we got Wonder Boy. Actually, this is gonna be like the last times like fight news over here, or fight rumors that you hear from the UFC's in. But we have Wonder Boy Thompson. He's calling out Robbie Lawler for a showdown towards the. Actually, I want to say towards the beginning of next year. CC states that Robbie is going to be open and free over there for next year. Wonder Boy's kind of making up the call, making up the challenge for him to fight on I take on a January card. Well, all right. One more fight to get to up here. One more fight that's in the works, but this time it's in the Bellator ranks. As we have the Michael Chandler Britt Freeman's matchup. I believe they have a final set date on there. They're sure trying to set up the rematch for that. If I read correctly, to be hmm or for December. Yes. Yes, they're having the Brett Primus versus Michael Chandler rematch or a title rematch on it set for December 14th. So so far that's about it on in terms of the ring sale. Mm-mm-mm. Now, as for the title of this video, before I go, which is titled "The Look into the Future," I can tell you now, look into the future is a sense of it is I will try to kind of keep myself going for most lately. I try to keep myself actually back on the YouTube scene. I'm not sure for how long. Hell, I guess on there for the sense of it, for like around this time, this probably might be the time where I'll probably pop in and stream. Hell, if not, probably maybe a little bit earlier, maybe just a tad bit earlier, just in the sense of trying to get myself into back into the flow of it. Hell, oh, oh, I see you at the TKO. What the hell's going on, TKO? Why don't you go ahead and run tell everybody now? I'm actually back on the scene now. No, as far I was gonna say, as far as for streaming every day, probably not. Pretty sure I'm not gonna be able to stream every day. Hell, but if I ever do stream on a weekday out of Monday through Friday, it's probably gonna be usually around this time though. It's gonna be probably around the 2:30. Like I said, if not that, maybe a little earlier, if 1:30 to 1 or so. That's probably gonna be it. And for weekend streams, I'm probably not gonna be streaming much on the weekend unless it's gonna be well. I probably ain't gonna be streaming much on the weekend. Hell, unless it's gonna be a kind of a big fight. So like this weekend with the Bellator. And I do got to say, even with the schedule that I'm dealt with over here, dealing in my life right now, though, I probably, if given a chance, I probably could stream the Bellator event. But if I'm having to be busy, possibly with work or doing something else at that day, I'm probably not going to be able to stream it, though, let alone watch it. and and so you ask, where's the crew at? The crew is out and being separate, doing their own shit. That's the best I can explain TKO. Yeah. But I will say though, we still usually chat with each other from time to time over there, wherever we have time available. But other than that, we're usually doing our own shit, man. Just keep it busy up here with little life, man. If not working over here, probably finding other ways to make money or keeping myself busy or handling other type of business. You should know how the swing of life goes at times, TKO. I will say possibly as far as looking into the future here, like I said, the schedule on here for which I'm going to be doing videos like this is probably gonna be loose slip. Probably the same thing I'm probably gonna do. I'll probably just keep the number low to like maybe 2 to 3 videos if I can't even do that much hell. As long as I don't do something to fuck up my channel where I won't be streaming, or if I just get my channel shut down hell again. Hell, granted, if I actually do the shit myself, or if I get assistance from some type of group, and you know which group I'm talking about, the Fagoricious, luxuriously fruityish five-letter group that kind of brings shame and admiration to like actual men. The MGTOW. Ain't that MGTOW? How you pronounce those faggoty ass names? All I know is just call them fags. That's just what the fuck they are. They're just fags. Male feminazi, woman hating fags. But enough about those motherfuckers, hell. So TKO, what the fuck you been up to besides being a lame? How about I talk to Stein on Google Chat? Ah, I've been fucking messaging back and forth with him at times, but even at that, the times are rare, hell. See me with myself, hell. I've been fucking busy as fuck, hell. Working at my fucking new job that I got, hell. Hmm. Exactly, even up to working in school and LOL. That's what TKO said. Hmm. So I've been working in school, ain't you? How long is it get? How long has it been out there? Or should I say, how long is it going to be till you actually get your damn degree? 'Cause I feel like you've been in school for like 3 years now. Sure, but I'm not even sure I've known you for that long, yo. It does feel like you've been in school like forever, hell. Where I work at, I work at a fucking plant. That's where I work at. And probably what's funny about that is hell, I'm probably not gonna be working there for long because I'm probably about to fucking get me a better job, hell. Or at least a job that fucking pays better. I do have to ask a bit before I go. Have you seen the press conference for 229? It could be versus Connor. He took a glimpse at it or tried to. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Tock is tick, tick is tock. Okay. So he says, "Yep, I seen. I can't wait. Who do you think is going to win the fight?" Well, hell, that's kind of a stupid question to ask. I can tell you he's going to win the fight easily. Hell, it's going to be Khabib. And he's probably going to finish and win the first. Hell, and if not the first, it's probably going to be worse. If it ain't going to be a first round fucking ass whooping, mauling by Khabib, then they'll probably respect them the last. But I wouldn't say it would go like the full five because Khabib's going to eventually finish Conor. If he ain't gonna finish him in the first, he's probably gonna finish him right in the third and maybe the fourth hell. But I don't really see that fight going to a decision now. I could almost be like probably 99. Well, I don't even want to say 99%, but I feel like it's 90% certain that I think Khabib is gonna win. Yeah. The only way that probably Conor's gonna win here is that it could be kind of, dubs some dumb shit, kind of like we did in his last fight against Al, and just tries to stand up with the motherfucker. Could be just kind of just, you know, does something very stupid like that, tries to stand up with Conor, especially with the striking that it could be, which is, he's been improving with his striking, but golly, though. His striking still kind of needs some work over there. Because he was getting outstruck in his last fight by Quinta, of all people. But if he does try something stupid like that against Conor, I'm gonna have to say that Conor's gonna knock him the fuck out. But other than that, I kind of see Khabib over there beating his ass. Especially the fact that Conor hadn't been like actually fighting over a year. Especially with his last MMA fight being like over 2 years. Last fight period has been going up against a 47-year-old Floyd Mayweather, in which way he got his ass schooled. And then got his ass TKO'd. Hell, that's how I see that fucking fight going. I could say though, if you ain't got much of shit to say or the type of TKO, then you have to go and let me be because I'm probably about to go like real soon. So I can go ahead and get ready for work. Yeah. Guess what with TKO didn't have much of shit else to say. So with that being said, I'll see you fuckers later. Peace. Oh, and to answer your question, no, not really. I don't really watch wrestling. Fuck, I haven't watched wrestling in like, fuck, oh, 2 years, 3 years. I don't think I watched wrestling. I don't think I watched wrestling ever since the last time that was like streaming regularly, or had a maintained schedule of streaming regularly. That's when you say wrestling is shit right now. Wrestling's always been shit. Don't you know wrestling's been shit for like the past 20 years, motherfucker? Especially in the highest ranks of wrestling, which is like the WWE. I mean, fuck, hell. WWE is getting horrible to the point where you got fucking an outsider over there that used to be in the fucking place like a Cody Rhodes. He's over there doing some sort of event called All In or whatever the fuck kind of shit is like that. He's outselling WWE in their own fucking arenas. So, wrestling shit over here. You got fucking outcasts over there creating an event and selling out more fucking tickets than what WWE kids that fucking show. So yeah, it's fucking horrible. But yeah, but that being said, let me get the fuck out of here, get ready. Peace out, motherfuckers.